Hey guys, how's it going? Hey, we're going to get back into this 1969 Cub Cadet 105. This is the Cub Cadet 105. I bought it a couple years ago. I bought it, it had a starting problem, and I got some video of trying to start it. It would try to go, but it would cough out and just stop and act like it was seized. And then it would start to continue spinning over again by the generator. In the previous video, we pulled the engine apart on it and we went through it and checked it. We thought the thing was out of time, so I went through, checked it. Everything seemed like it was in time. It may have been off by one tooth, but I think that was pretty much it. Put the engine back together and put new gaskets in it, went through it, did pretty much everything. The bore still had some scoring it, or the bore still had some cross thatching in it, and the rings looked fine. So I went ahead and I put it back together as it was and got it running. We stuck it back into the tractor and it had the exact same problem again. So we pulled it back off, we took it off the drive shaft, started it, and it fired right back up. So we came to the back end of it and we pulled the hydro, or we tried spinning the hydro over and it spun fairly stiff. So we pulled the hydro pump apart. I got on the phone with my friend Merv. He brought a Sunstrand 15U pump over here, paid 50 bucks for it, and he also bought my old pump off of me. I told him if he wanted it, he could have it, but if he wanted to give me something for it, he could. Gave me 10 bucks for it, which, to be honest with you, I thought was a pretty fair deal. He came back to me and told me the pump had some kind of black film in it when he went through it. So I didn't notice that when I took it apart, and I thought that was kind of interesting. So there you go. So we are going to be getting back into this tractor. In the previous video, I believe it was still pulled apart. I had some video of putting it back together, but unfortunately I was not able to find the video for whatever reason. So there you go. I don't know where you guys are at on it. Oh, I know where I'm at on it, but I don't know where you guys are at on it. So the tractor's all put back together and ready to run. I currently am waiting on a gasket for the rear end. I have a gasket for it, so we can go on ahead and get this thing put back together. I got to get some fluid put in it, and once we get some fluid put in that rear end, we should be ready to fire this thing up for the first time, make sure it starts, and try driving it around and see what it does. So yeah. It'll probably be a short video, but at least we're finally getting back into this thing and getting it done, right? Well, I got a gasket for our rear end, and that is what the surface of the rear end looks like. This is the gasket I got. So, yeah. This has 9 holes, that has 7. I see a problem here. Don't you? Oops, I think I got the wrong piece. Oh well, I found the correct one when I ordered it. I was sitting on my computer when I ordered that, didn't have the tractor in front of me to look at it. Saw that and thought, oh, perfect. Oh well. Got the correct gasket this time, instead of having the wrong one. We got the new gasket. We actually got the correct one this time, which is nice. So, this is it right here. Now it does have 2 extra holes. I'm not exactly sure why it has 2 extra holes, but it has 2 extra holes, so oh well. So that means we can go on ahead and we can put these in. I don't think I have to put any of the bolts that hold the plate on in order to, maybe I do need to in order to put this shroud on there. Yeah, actually, I think, yeah, I do. We'll put them on there probably after we get these all put in. There we go. So now, throw these in like so. that one in. There we go. There we go. Oh, that bolt might be too long. Let's just run these two down here and doesn't seem to be. They appear to be working. There we go. That one's on. This one might be too long. No, it may not be. Cool. We need to take these two off so that we can get this plate in. Correct. Yes. Take the bolts out of there for now. There we go. I should probably leave this plate off actually for now, since we have to put the fluid in. Actually, I think I have that on backwards. Yeah. Do I have it on backwards? I feel like that's the... That might be it. I think that is. Although, why does it have the outline of... Huh, weird. Where'd that go? There we go. So now we just got to get that plug. That plug can actually stay in there for right now. Yeah, actually it can stay in there for right now. What's this off of? That's a good question. Where did this come from? This came from up front, didn't it? I think it did. That can stay off there for now. I don't even know where it went. I don't see anywhere back here that it was supposed to be. So we got this cover back on. I got to get some fluid for it now. And once I get some fluid put in this thing, we can fire it up and see how it goes. So I'm not going to film it, however, I am going to go on ahead and get the fluid put into this rear end. I did get fluid for it. The way that you fill the transmission is this right here is your fill. I'm just going to stick a funnel in it like so and fill it up. If I have to, I'll raise the bobcat up a little bit to get it a little bit straighter. But I'm going to go on ahead and do that. I'm probably just going to do it until it starts to, well, actually, I don't know how much I want to put in there. Probably just until it starts to come out of that hole, or until it starts to slowly stop accepting fluid, because I'll probably push that in about as far as I can get it. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll probably bring you. So here's what I'm gonna do. I've got fluid in the rear end. I got a battery in it. That battery is not good, so we're gonna have to throw it on the charge. We are going to try and start it up with it in the air, and we're gonna see if the hydro works before we drop it on the ground. If it doesn't start, or if it doesn't go, we'll drop it on the ground and see if being on flat ground helps. However, I want to try it out this way since I still have it up in the air, so we can let the pump, you know, cycle a little bit. So let me grab some gas and we'll get that took care of. Got gas in it, got the battery plugged in. Let's see what exactly it does. Either it's going to work or we have issues. Ready? Battery shot. Ready? Choke. Something right to choke. However, it did. Right. What's up with the choke? Why was it? Hitting something. Let's just see if we can get it to go. Ready? I will say it definitely turned over a lot easier. Let's unplug it. Let's see what happens. Okay. The hydro appears to be working. I would say that it's working. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, and then once I do that, we'll get it down and mess with it stuff. Well, I know that this isn't a very long video. However, we did get it to start finally, and we did get it to drive finally. I'm gonna have to adjust the linkage for the drive, which no big deal. I can get that done. I'm hoping I don't have to take the transmission back out in order to do it. I should be able to do it. Probably gonna have to put it back up on the lift in order to do it. We'll probably get that done in this video. I'm not sure. We'll see. I got to get this thing put back into the other bay. I'm going to go on ahead and just leave it be until I can get a better battery for it, because that battery is is pretty much done. It's not taking a charge anymore, so there you go. The generator can't even keep it alive anymore, so oh well. All right, well, I'll bring you guys back here later. I got another video to film. I got to get this video done so I can get it uploaded, and then we'll get back into this one here in a few minutes. So yeah, or for you guys, it'll be a couple seconds. So let's give it a shot, and let's see if it'll start. It should start. I'm gonna let it warm up for a second, then we'll get on the throttle. It also does charge, by the way. It does have an occasional misfire. I got to adjust it a little bit more. However, I've got it pretty well dialed in now to the point where I'm pretty happy with it. So let's take it outside and take it up and down the driveway. It does run really nice. One thing about it, I will say though, I think that hydro is pretty well wore out, so it's probably going to need to be. It's going to need some help. But other than that, it does pretty good. I did put a new battery in it, by the way. The belt blew off again, damn it. Oh well. Thought I had that fixed. Well, let me get some things done real fast and we'll jump on it and take it for a drive. All right, guys, I want to thank all you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, please consider going down below, hitting that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a thing. It tells YouTube that you guys like the videos and want to see more. It also tells myself that you guys like the videos and want to see more. Really quick, right there is where the tractor sat all night, and as you guys can see, there is not a single drop underneath of it from the rear end or from the engine, which is good. So that means that this thing is sealed up and we did something right for once. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it. Do me a huge favor, go down below, hit the like button on this video, and also hit that subscribe button. Liking the video helps the video get around to more people that might be interested in watching stuff like this or looking for a video like this, I guess, even though it's not really much important at all. As well as, you know, maybe somebody who's into these older garden tractors like what I have that I like to save. Occasionally we bring in some modern day junk. Well, technically not modern day, but this is a riding mower, which in my opinion is junk. However, it's not, it actually doesn't seem too bad. So there you go. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it. Take care. Bye.